Hi, welcome to my December diaries. I thought I'd pop in the sewing room and just do a little craft project along with you this morning. It's not a tutorial because I'm not going to teach anybody how to sew, as you'll see as I go along. But I thought I'd pop in and I would open a couple of my advent calendars that I have had stored up. So I hope you enjoy it. I thought I'd make something different and I'd go back to making a couple of stars, but I thought this time I'll make it for the boys. So this is a pattern I'll put again before I got from Pinterest years ago, but basically you just cut one of those on the fold and then 6 of the diamond pieces. And I thought I'd do them for the boys. So this one's for Charlie. So he's got his favourite Lightning McQueen. So I've cut them all out ready, Lightning McQueen and the red to coordinate, and then this very sparkly, it doesn't show up on camera, but it's really sparkly dark. And I know these colours don't really go, but I tried to find some green Christmassy, and I got the dinosaurs for Ollie. So I also thought what I could do is put a really long ribbon on the top of them, and I'm going to put these bells in them, 3 bells in the star. So it's sort of like reindeer bells. So if they hung them, say, above their door, when their door moved, it would move them and it'd be like sort of reindeer sounds. So I'm going to go ahead and sew. First of all, you've got to do is sew all these pieces together. So I'm going to do that. One thing I always got to remember when I'm doing anything like this with quilting pieces is being really accurate on the sewing, because I know it makes a huge difference. So I'm going to do that now. Now, I don't know if this is the best way to go about it, but I've sewn the 2 halves together first. And quilters out there will probably be crying right now. But so I've sewn the 2 halves together. I think it's about 6mm, quarter of an inch or something. I just use the width of my machine foot, and I'm going to sew those 2 sides together and hope that all those raw edges disappear. This is it sewn together, and it's not too bad. I won't zoom in, but it's not too bad. And you've got to bear in mind that a button goes right in the middle anyway, so you won't see that it's slightly off. So I'm going to go ahead and do the other one. I have to show you this because I wasn't going to show you this, but I'm actually going to unpick it. But I could have got away with that by just showing you the finished article with a button there. But I'm honest, I'm not. Even though it's slightly out, I'm going to unpick it and do it again for you because I just can't. I'm just too honest. There we go. I redid it. It's slightly better and it'll be fine with the button in the middle. So I really like that one actually, the red and the Lightning McQueens. So now I've got to sew it to the back, the grey sparkly bit. So I've sewn all the way around. I've just left a gap in the hope that it's big enough to be able to put the stuffing in, and I mustn't forget to put the bells in as well. And then I will turn it inside out, stuff it, and then close it up again. I'll probably do it by hand though. Okay, and nearly forgot to say that I've clipped all the top of the points, and I've clipped into these points here before I turn it inside out. Okay, this is it, all finished. So I filled it, I put the bells in, I hand sewed this bit. I've got a ribbon attached to the top, and then I put a bit of ribbon bow around the top to disguise the hand sewing. And in hindsight, I could have fit more stuffing in because I need to squeeze out a few of those points, but I am really pleased with it. And it does jingle, and I put the button on the front and on the back. That wasn't easy to do, but I'm sure if I'd have read the instructions properly, I didn't read them at all, by the way. There was probably an easy way to do it. But there we go. So he's got his Lightning McQueen star to hang above his door. Now I've got to go ahead and do the dinosaur one. One star all finished, and it does look like the original, so couldn't have been far wrong. That one I had some flat points as well, so maybe I should squeeze the stuffing more into the points. But it's just a bit of fun. It's a bit of fun. I've got 2 advent calendars to open. I've got number 12 and number 13. So I'm going to open number 12 now, as I've earned it after making that. Still got the dinosaur one to do. Number 12 is... Oh, first of all, I thought it was some oil, but it isn't. It's some hand sewing needles in a little tube. Oh, I really like that. Hand needles, household assortment. Brilliant. I'm always losing my needles, and it's got gold tops as well. So that was number 12. Thank you very much. And number 13 is, you know when you try not to rustle? Lovely Christmas ribbon. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? That would have been perfect on that Christmas star that I've literally just sewn up with some cheap ribbon. Oh, that's really pretty. That's a metre here. Oh, that's lovely. So that was my 12 and 13 and my Christmas star. Now I'm off out to lunch. You can see I'm wearing my dress with my scarf, and you can see actually I've got long sleeve thermal vest underneath it because I am absolutely frozen today. It's so cold. But I still really love this. I'm going to have to make another one of these. So take the reading glasses off. And so I'm off out to lunch, and I'll see you again soon. I thought today I'd do something different. I've just come back from my meal out, and when I met some friends for Christmas lunch, and I thought I would have a go. Now this is a family recipe from my nan. I think used to make it for my dad during the war where they didn't have sweets. It's a very old recipe for sort of mintos, what they call mint sweets, and as you can see, it's photocopied. It's obviously been typed on a typewriter. And I think it was during the war, and they're mint sweets. And it requires, now it says, 1 tin of household milk, about £1/4 pound. Well, I've got some skim milk, so I'm going to try and work out what that is. 3 tablespoons of golden syrup, got that. 1 ounce of marge, which seems really weird, and some peppermint essence. And I would like to say for all my American friends that it's actually American peppermint. How that is different, I don't know. So with those 4 things to make some mint sweets. So I thought I'd have a go at making them. I made them years and years ago, but I can't remember how successful it was. So I thought I'd have a go. So I melted those 2 things together, and it said add some peppermint essence. So no idea how much to use. I'm going to use half a teaspoon, I think. If they're strong roots, that'll be fine. So I did that, and then it said to add the milk powder to a stiff paste. So I'm going to add it bit by bit, I think. It smells sort of buttery and minty. Oh, that's looking better. Yeah, in my mind, if it sticks to the spoon like that, that's quite stiff. This isn't an exact, oh, let's chuck it all in. So that was 4 ounces, I think, of milk powder. That's better. Well, it's like something I can shape into balls. Very interesting. Wait till they harden and then I'll have a try. So here they are, and I have to say I don't think I'll get a job in a sweet factory anytime soon because I couldn't really decide amongst myself what shape they should be. But if I pick one up and show you, I have to say they're tasty. They might not look pretty, but they are tasty, and they do taste like these minto sweets that we used to get. Don't these look so much better now they're all in a bag and packaged up? Thanks so much for watching December Diaries, and I will see you all in a couple of days with Friday Sews. Bye for now.